Hello, I'm Patrick from Greece, and this is week 4 assignment for Coursera's Introduction to Music Production course. In this short tutorial, I'll show you how to effectively use a gate in a musical context. I'll be using Ableton's built-in gate plugin for this demonstration, but you can basically use any kind of gate plugin or DAW, and you'd see that more or less the same principles apply. What I've done here for my musical example is that I've recorded me playing the guitar, and basically there's two chords here, one here and then one there, and moving from the first to the second, I have made a noise by moving my hand over the strings, and it's something I don't want to hear in my recording, so I'm going to remove it. Let's listen to it. So that was it basically. This is the noise I want to get rid of, and I'm going to use a gate. So I go into audio effects, I drop a gate in here, and this is my gate. Let's kind of explore what we see in here. There's a graphic display here with level is on the Y axis, and it's measured in dBFS. And down here we've got time. So if I play this now, we see that the kind of sound is coming in from the left, displaying the time, and the amount of it is here. Now this is the first knob we'll look at is threshold, and threshold is basically kind of the point above which sound will be allowed to be heard. So depending on where I'll set it, we'll see if sound comes in or not. So here it's kind of too high up. Bringing it down, you get more of my recording allowed to be played. The next thing we'll see is return. Now in this display, top line is threshold, the line beneath is return, and return is the point where the gate starts to close basically, and it moves parallel to a threshold. So it's always this, here it's 3 dB, and if I move it further down, it doesn't change. As you can see, it still stays at 3 dB. What this does is it's kind of like a safety function. So if the volume is kind of fluctuating around the threshold, we will avoid chattering. Attack now, which is our next knob here, it determines how fast the gate will open. And depending on the instrument or the sound you've recorded, a really fast attack, which would be down here, might create some unwanted clicking sounds. It might be a bit too harsh. So you might want to kind of bring this up a little bit and soften the transient. Bringing it up to extremes, you'd experience a swelling sound as if I was using the volume on my guitar, or a volume pedal. Hold is the amount of time the gate stays open for once the level goes beneath return. And release is how fast the gate will close after the hold, and flow is basically the amount of attenuation when the gate is closed. Now let's try and apply this to these chords. So what I want to do is I want to get my chord in, but the sound out. So the threshold is way too high up now, so I'm still kind of here, I'm still hearing it. So let's just zoom in, and loop a section. So the way I do it is I'll start moving up until I hear that's gone away. So it's still there. Alright, now it started to, I can't hear it anymore. Let's see though if this has affected kind of the rest of the chords. Right, it kind of sounds good. So now if I want to kind of, if it's too sudden for me, I might want to bring this up, change the release setting, maybe the floor here. And this is basically kind of how it works. It needs a bit of work. I can kind of fine tune it a bit more. But thank you for watching. Hope this tutorial helps you get started with how to use gates in your projects.